They're back. No, I'm not talking about the evil ghost that Carol Ann saw in Poltergeist 2. I'm talking about bidding wars. That's right, folks. They are back, and not necessarily in a big way, but they are definitely coming back. Have you experienced that recently when you're out there for your home search? I have an article that talks a little bit more about this increase in competition here in the real estate market. But first, if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Brian. I'm a realtor with Lamacchia Realty. And on this channel, we cover all things real estate. So with that out of the way, let's get into it. Okay, this is an article from the National Association of Home Builders. And it says, bidding wars jump as top reason buyers can't make purchase. An earlier post revealed 66% of buyers who were actively engaged in the process of finding a home in the third quarter of 2021 have spent 3+ months searching for a home without success. For only the third time in this series' history, the top reason these longtime searchers haven't pulled the trigger is not because they can't find a home at an affordable price, 36%, but because they keep getting outbid by other offers at 45%. At the start of this series in the first quarter of 2018, only 18% blamed bidding wars for their home buying woes. So again, back in 2018, that was still a very competitive market. It wasn't as competitive as it is now, but certainly bidding wars were not unique. They were found pretty regularly in a lot of markets, especially for nice homes. When asked what they are most likely to do next, if still unable to find a home in the next few months, 49% of active buyers searching for 3+ months in the third quarter of 2021 said they will continue looking for the, quote, right home in the same location, up from 42% a quarter earlier. The share that will accept a smaller/older home also rose during this period from 24% to 29%, right? So people are going to, look at older homes. They're not necessarily concerned with the age of the home. Meanwhile, the share who plan to give up their home search until next year or later rose from 20% to 22% between the second and third quarters of 2021, but that's still lower than in the final quarter of 2020 when it reached a series high of 28%. Okay, so let's talk about this for a second. It says here that 28% of the folks put their purchase on hold and press the pause button back at the end of 2020. Those folks missed out on tremendous appreciation in the market. Most markets are up on average about 20% in 2021 so far. And it looks like that's probably where we're going to finish out the year. In some really, really hot markets, like in Austin, Texas is up 45%, and Naples, Florida is up 42%. In fact, I have a buddy down there who just texted me a couple days ago when I saw this new information that came out. And texted him, of course, he sent me a picture from Naples. Bastard. Anyways, he's seen tremendous home appreciation. He bought his place about 3 years ago. So folks who sat on the sidelines paid a hefty price. Of course, you can't predict the future, but in just reality, a lot of folks just didn't really think things through. And even if they had the means to purchase a home, they just gave up because they were like, maybe the market will calm down. Well, that decision that they made cost them a lot of money. Just think about it. So if it's a $500,000 home and it's up 20%, that's 10% is $50,000, 20% is $100,000. It's up $100,000 in value. And to add insult to injury, let's say the average rent, I'm here in the Boston market and someone purchasing a $500,000 home, let's say they're spending $2,500 a month in rent. They spend $2,500 a month in rent. What's that, $30,000? So it's a $130,000 swing for someone who just threw in the towel at the end of 2020 and said, maybe things will get better. Maybe they will. But in this case, they didn't. So the likelihood of us having a massive correction over the next, 12 to 24 months, it's very slim. There's just not a lot of inventory out there. So folks who are, again, sitting on the sidelines can find themselves at the end of 2022 thinking, oh, I missed out on another 10, 15, 20% gains. Of course, you can't predict the future, but you have to live somewhere. So I don't know. You just really got to think things through and make sure that you're in a good financial position if you do purchase a home. But if you're if your time frame in a location, if you're planning on staying put for 5 years or more, 99% of the time it's going to make more sense to purchase a home as opposed to rent. Of course, there's going to be some isolated incidents, or isolated areas, I should say, where it might make more sense to rent than buy. But for the most part, it really makes sense to purchase versus holding off and continuing to rent, especially with rates as low as they are. Anyways, I'm rambling. There's a little bit more in this article, but I just wanted to bring this to everyone's attention to let you know that the bidding wars, while they are not as strong, or there aren't as many offers on homes now in this fall market than there were in the spring market, they are still out there, and I anticipate in the spring that is going to be too few homes listed and way more buyers pouring into the marketplace. So not a bad idea. If there's something on the market right now that you've had your eye on, pursue it, get after it. There's some good deals to be had out there. I've had some success with some clients, and there are some good deals to be had. So anyways, be that as it may, those are my thoughts. If you did enjoy this video, make sure that you smash that like button and also hit the subscribe button to be notified of future videos. Thanks for watching. Take care.